everything is up and running. Yeah, looks good. Looks like I'm live. Cool guys, so in today's stream I'm gonna start making my own Zing bales. So if you guys don't know what Zing bales are, it's kind of like what they use on cricket on top of the stumps. I know a lot of you guys don't know about cricket, but it's just something I always wanted to make for a long time. Maybe I can show you. But as always, I am here if anyone has questions to help you with your project as well. So it's basically these stumps that light up when a ball hits it. So I would like to make my own of that, see how to do that. So let's see what happens. Just OBS streamers change. Just trying to get my bearings. Today I'm going to use Altium just for a change. In this circuit I'm going to use a 555 timer and some reed switches. So the 555 timer will just pulse the LEDs, and then the reed switches will be like a magnet. So a reed switch is basically a normal switch, or a switch where you use a magnet to open or close it. So when a magnet goes close to the reed switch, it closes, and when the magnet gets taken away from the reed switch, it opens. Hey Nasser, I don't know if Twitch and YouTube is linking up. Pause this. Let's just go to my chat app. Yeah, let's see what happens. Cool, let's try it like this. So I'm going to play with some reed switches, and so play spot. As always guys, just ask any questions you want. So I've used this one before, so as you can see, it's just a normal switch. Let's look at the data sheet. So it's basically a contact that closes once you take a magnet close to it. So this is basically surface mount. So you, as a normal switch, just solder it on there. So this will, so the idea is I'm just looking at a picture. So basically I want to make these, what I call bales, light up once they get dislodged from, these are called wickets. So what needs to happen is the light should lighten up as soon as this lifts off. There's like slots in here. So I'm thinking about having reed switches at the end here, and then having small magnets inside the stumps. So that will allow it to, when it lifts open, it loses contact, and that will tell my LED to open or close. If that makes sense. So I would need a magnet in here somehow, a reed switch on the edges here, and then the whole circuitry needs to fit inside the bale. I also want to add LEDs on the stump, and then the challenge will be is to make it be able to handle the impact of the ball. So that'll be another. So these already exist, so it's not a new concept. They do exist, called Zing bales, but I just want to create my own. So these are copyrighted technology, so I'm not going to sell it or anything. But as you can see, as it lifts up, the light goes on, and only when it goes off both stumps should the light go on. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to need 2 reed switches for the sides of the stumps. I'm going to use a 555 timer to pulse the LEDs. It's a common one. Where is it now? Why isn't it here? Seems a bit stuck. What is going on here? Come on. Undo. Strange. So this is a 555 timer. Let's look at the data sheet. Well, I can't get the data sheet. So here's the 555 timer. So what a 555 timer basically is you can change resistor and capacitor values to change the pulse on the output here. So kind of like oscillating. So you can change the frequency of the output depending on the thresholds and stuff you set up here. I don't want to go too technical in it. So the idea is to be able to trigger it when an event happens on the, just turn the volume down. So when an event happens with my reed switches, then a trigger should occur. And then depending on my thresholds and reset with resistor and capacitors, I can change what my output frequency is going to be. So VDD is going to be my 5 volts. So we're going to have to see where we're going to get a power supply from. Place power. Get 5 volts. So the 555 timer, this one has to run off 5 volts. Let's just make sure, because there's a 551 that can run off 1.5 volts. Oh, it can go to 0 to 18. Oh, that's maximum. Absolute maximum. We normally look for operating voltage. Yeah, so 5 volts as you can see there. We must just have a look, so it can only output 10 milliamps. And hey Emma, thanks man, appreciate it. Hey Shiradar, how's it going? Again guys, sorry if I say any names incorrectly. So we must just check the source of the 555 timer. So we want to put LEDs on, and an LED normally goes to 20 milliamps. We can run it on 10 milliamps, but the intensity of the light will be quite low, or half it. So light is proportional to the current that you pass through the LED. So the more current, the brighter it is until it blows up. Guys, if I go too fast or speak too much nonsense, just let me know. I'm good, thanks, and you? Cool, so we should be able to do this. I wonder if we should try to build a circuit in like a spice circuit or something. Let's see what we can do. So 555 timer can help. So you can see what it's always nice that this what it says as in the output, the threshold, trigger. So how you trigger it, the supply voltage ground. Cool. Sridhar. I'm just gonna call you Shri. Yeah, I'm actually a mechatronics engineer by study, but then I prefer the electronic side of it. So so I've worked as an electronics engineer for a while now. But I think I'm more a PCB engineer than pure. Don't ask me too much about analog circuits. That's a bit of a tricky thing. More digital, more hardware. But I love PCB design. So I'm still learning about circuits and stuff. Too many screens open. Like 5 different screens opening. I'm just trying to find the right one. Message retracted. Are you deleting the messages, or is it something YouTube's doing? Oh, that's awesome. So you know about cricket then? And you know about bales and Zing bales, I assume. I know it sounds bad, but I just assume most Indians know about cricket. If you don't, it's fine as well, of course. Hey JS, how's it going? JS, you must not go over your circuit. Did I, Kish? It's not automatic anymore. No man, it's announced in Discord. It's in announcements. Thanks guys, appreciate it. Yes, typical circuits always help, yes, that's correct. But what I want to do now is Add an LED, resistors. How far are you with the circuit, JS? I'm quite excited to make that PCB. So just whenever you're ready, just let me know, and then we can make a time and I can help you with the PCB. Yeah, and Nazir, it's just datasheet should be the place to go, right? So because they make the chip, they know the most about the chip. So a typical circuit is just for it to work, but now if you want to start getting less noise on the system and things like that, then you can add, of course, extra decoupling capacitors and just go that route. So if you have no idea, then of course I would just start with a typical, because the datasheet will also tell you how to route it, what to think about. So it's a good place to start. Just going to add some resistors. Not always. So what I also do is I try to look at dev boards. So a lot of people, like a lot of manufacturers, make their own dev boards for the ESP32 Arduino, and then look how they did it, because they are making this how many times, and a lot of times that is not the same as the datasheet. So looking at the schematics of dev boards also helps a lot, and trying to understand why they did certain things, because sometimes you get the datasheet and then you also get a document called the errata. So inside there they will actually say, oh, these are all the problems with the IC and this is the way you do to go past it. So they'll release a datasheet, and then as time goes by they find problems with the IC, and then they release erratas. So always look for documents like that as well. I'm running some issues in the same one of the guys on Discord. Why would you use wires to connect to the battery? A wire is not a connection point. Yeah, I can see a wire as a hole, right? So if you made a hole, it's different to a wire. What do you mean, JS? I must have missed that message. Or did I tell you that? Just doing a bit rough now at the moment. I understand. But for example, that's a wire, so you had to make it bigger to solder the battery on, right? So there's a difference in a wire and a you mean a pad as in a SMD pad or through-hole pad? Yeah, like that. Oh wow. I can't think about the reason to do that. Wires, because you have to make this anyway bigger, and then it becomes a pad anyway, because it's kind of the same. It's yeah. That's interesting. Because a wire should just be a portal between top and bottom, between those different signals. Yeah, so that's interesting. So you made it like this. Did the person say the reason, Jay? Yes, there's types of wires. So you get through-hole wires, you get blind and buried wires, things like that. Personally, Jay, is definitely, because wires are actually supposed to be covered with solder mask, so they should not be open. Yeah, I've never ever heard about doing that, because a wire is not supposed to be used as a test point, or it's just for signals. I will always use a pad, so you can either use a, so like a SMD pad like this, or make it a through-hole multi-layer pad with a hole and stuff. That's very strange. I might be wrong, but I've never experienced it before. Yeah, so this is a through-hole wire. So this wire goes through the whole board, to the top to the bottom. But then if I go to my board layer, my layer stack, it might be easier to show like that. So this is your layers. So you'll have your top layer, your solder, your top layer dielectric, which is the middle part, then your bottom layer and bottom solder. So wire that goes straight through the board will go from the top to the bottom, but then you get blind and buried wires, which actually wires, let's say, just between two signals if you have a 4-layer board. So it won't even go to the top, it will just be inside the board, and then that's blind and buried. But depends what, I don't know what business you're in, or if you're just a student, but you never actually have to use it that much if you don't have a compact board or something. So it's only if you really need space, but it's more expensive. What do you mean, do I have a through-hole? So yeah, so to make it through-hole in Altium, you just have to make sure that it's multi-layer, so it goes through everything. If you make it top, then it will be SMD, and then you just have to make sure about your hole. So they have templates here that you can choose, all the different templates. So that's a hole there. I actually, the macro keyboard, I actually, so what happened was, I'm making use of the STM32 C4, and I should have bought the C8 version. So the C4 doesn't support Arduino IDE, so I actually just ordered some what do you call it, some other ICs, but then I ran out of PCBs, so I ordered more PCBs, and that actually arrived like 20 minutes ago. So after the stream, I'm going to start checking if it works and stuff. Hey Dragos Mural. Guys, can you guys see the chat from YouTube and Twitch? Because I'm streaming on both, and I just want to make sure you guys can see each other's. It seems that's alright. use C# and VSC. You mean VSC in the Visual Studio Code, like this? We're talking about this. Is this VSC? What type of issues you're having? So I'm not really a big programmer, so I'm busy. Kerry, the other part of Plumpart, will know more than me, so I should actually ask her. But yeah, I've started using this now with platform IO, so it's something I'm playing around with. But if you can say exactly what type of issues you have, we can ask on Discord and maybe someone will know. I can play around. But I think you mean this is this VSAC, I think? I don't use Arduino, so when I mean Arduino IDE is we make our own PCB. So don't know if you can see this. Let's just make it bigger. So we made our own PCB, and this IC here is the STM32, the F series, but I needed the C8, which is the same one they use for the blue pill, and I ordered the C4 without thinking, and then the C4's got smaller memory. I'll make a video about explaining all my mistakes, and then I also make it 402 footprints, and I don't have any 402 components with me. Stupid. So I just made some mistakes. Cool. Jay, so you happy about GUI? Yeah, that's different, eh? So you can use Visual Studio either for like programming for Windows with a nice GUI interface, or for your microcontroller, so it depends. Trauma. Yeah, but this is not Visual Studio, so this is Visual Code, and then you get Visual Studio at the bottom. So here's Visual Studio 2019, so there's different ones. So my understanding, the code is kind of free software, where Studio you have to pay for. I'm not too sure, but I know the code's got a lot of add-ons and stuff. Like I said, I'm using Platform IO now, trying to play with it, because I'm busy with the APIs for Instagram and YouTube. I just feel like doing some programming on the side, learning some new skills. Cool, let's add some LEDs. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong, but I can't imagine using wires. I can't think of a project that we've ever did at home or at work that we ever used wires for no. I actually think Danke is German. Dutch is similar, but there's just a J before the K. Oh, Danke, yeah, Danke. You can use platform. I've never tried. So in Visual Studio for Arduino we use that V micro, but now I'm moving to platform. It just seems that it's got everything you need for hobby at home. Don't know actually if you can do proper, I know it sounds bad, but like raw C++ coding, maybe you could. I haven't tried in years. But Dragos, let me know what exactly your problem is. Nasser, where are you from? Yeah, there's stuff close by, so I don't understand German. Deutsch. But yeah, there's some Danke is very similar. Goedendag is also similar. Jace, you learned German in India. Wow. Cool, so we must just check the volt drop of the LEDs. So guys, this is just a chilled stream. Serious, we're in Belgium. Yeah, but then you speak Vlaams, or not Netherlands. Yeah, so I stay in Breda, so it's close. We're in Belgium. So the Dutch side or the French side? That's so cool, man. Are you working in Belgium or? I actually have 2 Syrian colleagues with me. Oh, that works with me in Eindhoven. Juan Amir. Inderdaad. Oh, lekker. That's close. That's what? Not even 30 minutes by car. Vlaams. I still can't hear, no offense, but I still can't hear the difference between Vlaams and Dutch. We've got Flemish people at work, and when they speak, it sounds Dutch. So I just wanted to check the volt drop because it's important, guys, that so I've got 5 volts here, right? So I can't have 7 LEDs with 5 volts. So each LED will take part of the voltage, should I say. Oh wow. So you're doing PCB design for work now? Hey Yasser. Why does it not go well? What was wrong? You may just shout, the help and stuff. What PCB program do you guys use at work? Yasser, I want to build my own Zing bales. So I think you know what Zing bales are. So like this. I just want to make a simple thing for myself that maybe one day I can give to young kids for free. So a stage is like an internship, right? Just for people who don't know. Wow. Yeah, I'm still learning Dutch a bit, so I understand it fully, but I'm just trying to learn how to speak it. So yeah, we're making some Zing bales and just chatting, just chilling actually. Slow progress, but it's progress. Maybe like 2 volts or something drop. Do you have to design it for your company, or are you just designing it because you saw it and you want to do it yourself as well? Yes, then I better start working on it so I can give you the code and stuff, huh? I've never used Fusion 360 for PCB design, but the principles might be the same. Yeah, forward voltage. So this volt drop is about 2.2. So basically, yeah, we'll take 2.2 volts from that 5 volts. I will calculate the resistor value as well later. So I'm going to put in parallel so the current will split, but we'll make a plan for that. Maybe add a MOSFET. I do think I should put this in simulation before I make it. Oh, what type of keyboard? Nasser, a proper keyboard, like the one we're using here, or the small one that we kind of created. Because I've got a friend that actually made his own keyboard, and it's actually quite amazing. So I can give you that schematics and everything. It was actually on the website. I'll just give you the links. It's really a cool keyboard. Then he also gave everything away, free, the schematic and stuff. So I'll share that. Are you on Discord, or I'll share it over? Thanks, Yasser. JS I have for my okay, so I did do FPGAs, but that's about 7 years ago. So with VHDL for ASIC 3E, so it was ASIC, so it wasn't Cyclone. I took a course on system design with FPGA. I have to do a voice to text project using Cyclone. Wow, that's a very nice project. I remember a bit of it, like with the entities and architects, but yeah, I'll have to do some reading again. I like FPGAs because it's like a blank canvas. Maybe we should make a PCB with the FPGA one day, because then you have to do like BGA and stuff, and that's also another topic. Yeah, you can. I don't know if you can. Are you on Discord? Then you can paste in a community project there, or you can just DM me privately. Just thinking, or you can email me. What's the best? You can WhatsApp me. Whatever's the best for you. I don't know if you can do it on YouTube. You can join me on stream and we can go through it. Whatever, man. See where life takes us. Nasser, yeah, let me know what my number is. People freak out that I just pretty bad when it comes to this stuff, that I just give my numbers and stuff out. I don't get too much. How do I send messages? Oh shit, but I lost the chat bar. Where's the chat? I'm so good at this. Yeah, let's just use this then. No, I'll give you my WhatsApp, my phone number. I just don't know it off by heart. I'm trying to look for it now. I can always, I mean, I really don't care if people want to chat. My phone number is anyway all over the websites and stuff. Uh, 06116506. There we go. So that's my number. You can WhatsApp me. I'll try to help. So if you guys want to chat, if I don't always reply, guys, yeah, I can't just reply immediately sometimes, but I'll always reply even if I can't help. Yeah, so yeah, because JS, you've done something similar, right? But with your gesture control, it's not the same type of thing, same serial to the PC, but instead of a keyboard, it's your thing. So the +31 is the Dutch number, like you know probably. So let's go through. So what we need reset for? So let's see if we know nothing but 555 time when we look at the data sheet. Can we make out what we're supposed to do? So pin 4. So we've got, okay, VDD we know is 5 volts, ground we know, out is the output. I might add a MOSFET here because this can only output 10 milliamps. So what, I'm going to have 5 milliamps on each LED. So maybe I have transistor MOSFET just to do better. But let's see, 4 triggers, threshold. Let's see what we're supposed to do. So pin 4 is reset, active low reset, input forces output, and just charge lows. So it's an input pin, so this is what I means. So active low means when it goes low, something will happen. So from 1 to 0, it forces out the output, so something will happen here, and discharge low, which is this. So let's look at a typical circuit. So you can see we want an oscillator type thing. Cool, I got your message, Nasir. I will check after the stream and I'll be able to help you. Cool. So there you can see input voltages, output voltages, pulse width modulations. So this is kind of what you want. So by changing these values, you can actually change the frequency of the output. Sure, Jace, just let me know, man. I'm always ready. Can be modified by Altium internal threshold trigger values, which is so reset, they pull up to 5 volts. So 4 and 8 goes up to 5 volts. Can go up to 15 volts. So we can also increase the voltage, then we can make the LEDs brighter. It's possible. So here's the trigger point. So you can see there's different ways of doing the circuits. But we want a PWM. Cool. So we can pull this up. So this is where we want to trigger it. So we want to, what does it say? If we put the trigger low or high? It's my input. So trigger level equal to 1/3 of supply voltage and threshold level equal to 2/3 voltage. When the trigger input falls below the trigger level, the flip-flop is set and the output goes high. So if we put it low, then it will trigger. So we can make it, just have a pull-up resistor to make sure that we'll change the values. So I'm trying to work through it step by step. So we can pull it up, yeah. But then we have to pull this low again to activate it. This is where this is going to come in. Maybe use a transistor. Yeah, you can, but then it's obviously low. So when I look at the data sheet, typically they just connect directly. I've not used a 555 timer in a long time. Yeah, so they're all just connected straight up with no resistor. It's a decoupling cap. Because we're going to do something like this. Because we want to do... No, it's a good question, because you don't really want pins directly coupled to voltages, I understand. Yeah, and here you can work out the frequency. Let's try something. You see. That's nice, eh? So I think we should do something like this will be best. Because this is what we're going to change. The only thing I'm going to change now is I'm going to add an NPN transistor here with my reed switches so that I can control when I must activate. So it must be at the trigger, so we need to pull the trigger low. Is this NPN or PNP? Click the wrong button. NPN. So what we're going to do is control the base. I will probably put this in a simulation software just to double check everything, because I'm just winging a bit at the moment. So we want to make this low, but we want this to act on it. So for NPN to go just wanna what software is it called? Not Altispice, it's the other one, Microcap. Because Microcap is free now. I'm going to download it quick and then maybe we can simulate the circuit, see if it'll work. Might be nice to play around with. Just look at this program. It's still this way. Connecting. I would think so, Nasser. I was thinking about finishing the circuit now, yeah, but I'm thinking about downloading MicroCap and to simulate this in there and then bring it across to Altium, because then we can see if it actually works with the reed switches. It might be something fun to play with. See what happens. Simulation will be fun. So what I want to do is so we pull this high, so it will go on, just while the program installs. I've not done something like this in a long time, and it shows. Push G for moving. So what the thinking here is, when these are shorted, the base is pulled low. Let me do it how I normally like to do it. So this is all the same. And it's in series, so both of these have to happen. Right, so for the transistor to conduct, this needs to go high, and then this will conduct and pull this low. But if this is grounded, then this will stay off. So the only time it will go on is if both of these open, pulls high, triggers. Let's see if my program's downloading. Nice. Don't need tips, man. Who needs a manual? Let's see. Wrong button. Let's see if I can figure out what else going on here. So we want this. What's it called? MMB. Can I not paste it somewhere? I've not used this program in a long time. Search. No. No. I'll break it. Yeah, it worked. This is called microcap, so it's very similar to what's the other lace wire. Yeah, it should be able to then. What current you thinking about your motor running? Guys, I'm learning this program as we go. There's some battery here. But why, Krish? You want to be like that rover where the counterclockwise and clockwise. What's the reason for you wanting to do that? Guys, I'm looking for a wire. Hey, Control W. Nice. Yeah, but first get a normal one flying, but then you've got your 4 motors on top and then your 4 motors at the bottom. But isn't the whole idea for you to push down? So it's going to push on top of the motor that's pushing down. I don't know, has someone made something like that before? Is it a common practice? So the volt drop there. Nah, come on, I just want to rotate it. Then why were you going to do it? Like, what made you think of doing that? Because I know that drone they took to Mars now actually had 2 rotors, but they were going in the opposite direction. That was quite good engineering. Yeah, now we've got power. How's your other projects going? Remember we spoke about, first finish one thing, you've got like 10 million ideas, which is good. Is this Discord link still correct? No, so they expired. Yeah, so we need to fix that. Gary, fix it. Guys, I'll send the... We need to update that. I just saw a bot sending some stuff. That is the new Discord thing. No way I can make labels. Is it battery or capacitor? This is a battery, right? Just make sure this is DC. Yeah. I'm not sure how this is gonna look, but anyway. Switches, 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 switches. No, I don't know. I don't know if it's good, man. It was, yeah, you guys won, but it wasn't good watching, right? We wanted the test match to go 5 days, but there was some, yeah. Home ground advantage. You can do what you want with the pitch. Hey, Algendro, how's it going? Yeah, I was talking about the Mars rover has like a new type of drone on it, right? They went to Mars, and then I was watching a thing where they have 2 propellers, and that goes in the opposite direction. A normal drone, I understand, but to make more thrust, they actually, yeah. So one went one way, and the other went the other way. But the eight rotors are evenly distributed around the drone, right? Where Krish wanted the motors underneath each other, and I've not seen that before. I might be wrong. I've just never seen a drone like that before. I understand 8 motors around it like a quadcopter or minus control, just a normal switch. What is this? Button? I just want to switch. Looking at my Altium on the left side, so 6 is my threshold. follows my continuity. Just needs a capacitor to ground apparently. We'll play around with some values later. Do I just say microfarad? Does it work like that? Need switches. Oh wow, okay. I want to see a picture of that. Yeah, so I was thinking more like this with 8, but you're saying that you can also have a motor here and a motor right underneath it. Never seen anything like it before. If you guys have an image of that, I would like to see it. I'm searching a bit now. Is it common practice, Alejandro? Where are you from, Alejandro? Sorry if I say your name incorrect. Cool. I never knew that, to be honest with you. So I learned. AH Gaming. I'm just going to ground this now. I just want to see Spain. Nice. I actually just want to see how this program works. Scope. Oh, I can name the names. Okay. So what if I push play? Maybe just Google some tutorials on this. Yeah, I have no source, right? So I need to set my source. Let's just do a quick search. Cheers, Nasser. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it, man. I should maybe first learn this program before I just start winging it. I assume somewhere I can say like measurement point somewhere. Like I want to measure that point. Run simulation. Market cap. Let's have a look. Like interception, watching a YouTube video on YouTube. Yeah, that's fine. So where do they go? Add measuring points. Port picture, that's fine. Pin connection, that's fine. Grid. Moving it. Transient, AC, dynamic DC. Okay, get to the fun part. Dynamic DC. That. That looks a bit older, right? I've got a newer one. What's this price? Okay. Let's first save it. So we want to be so 5 volts, 5 volts. That's at least promising. 3.3. Yeah, okay, that's the volt drop. Okay, that's a good start, good start. Now let's just do DC analysis. So that's good. We just need to be able to see the processor. Did you try to send a link? I don't know, I think YouTube blocks it. Yeah, like I said, it's up. Yeah, I'm not a drone expert, so I've actually never seen it before. I need to learn the software. I like quick videos. Let's see what it does here. Might be a bit too quick. That's also 2012. Cool, connected, that's fine. Dynamic DC, okay. Push all those buttons. Now you go DC, okay. And now V1. Okay. So the dynamic DC is you can quickly just see what else going on. Okay. And now you want to go normal DC. B3, is that my thing? Yeah, we're seeing something. So we're actually seeing this node. And we want to see node 4. So we go here. And see node 4. That's great. I don't know what this is. Yeah, okay, we're getting there, guys. Small dip there, so it doesn't PWM, or maybe it's just to. It's good size though. It's good size. R1 milliseconds. What is this? $10 watts. What? I don't make it 10 watts. 5 watts. Don't you have time? Let's go back to Google. So we got current through R1 with a voltage. I just want the voltage over time. So let's build this. Let's first get a base and then we go. Cool, so reset is pin 8, I think. So VDD is and then reset is pin 4. Pin 4. That's good. That's good. Let's see. so I can probe it like this. That's nice. Thanks, Alejandro. Thanks for popping by, man. I appreciate it. If you can, if you're on Discord, send that picture through. I'm really interested to see that type of drone. Okay, so it drops from there to there. So it's 1 hertz, so it's 1 second. Make that 1. Make it faster, I need to make it faster. What happens if I change this? Hey, no, not really surprised. I took the day off work, so I thought might as well do something fun. I'm trying to learn this new program, MicroCAD. I'm pretty not sure what I'm doing. How are you doing? So I'm just trying to take this generic 555 time circuit and actually see if I can simulate it. Oh, wrong button. Guys want to watch Netflix? What am I doing wrong? So turn that photo ground. Capacitors 47 microfarads. Yes. R1 is 10k. R2 I made 1k because I want to check if I get duty. Maybe let's make the duty cycle a bit lower. Hey, something's happening. So that's 5 volts, that's fine. Why are you outputting 15 millivolts? What does it say? 555 time circuit. Just want to compare. Yeah, so this is a bit different. It's a bit different. That's 5. This is my 7. 7 goes to resistor. And now it wants me to go like this. 2 is trigger, 6 is threshold. If I ground this, then it should be on all the time. It's better, it's starting at 5 volts, which is good. If it's the same set reset. Times R1. What's this? 1 volt. Triple 5 time oscillator. I just want to play around with this program. Because we've got monostable and astable, and I think I'm busy playing with the astable. This is what we want, but this is what we had. Let's try this. Here we go. So VCC, pin 4 and reset. We've been through this. That will be shorted together. 0.5, which is marked onto this one. We'll have a 0.1 microfarad capacitor. That's the same as 0.01. Then threshold and trigger will be shorted. We have that, we just need ground there. Now we need some resistors, R2, R3. I'm not sure what we're going to call like that yet. What is this? 47 microfarad cost. What am I doing wrong here? It's nice. Yeah, let's just use a battery. So that's just discharging, but then it needs to recharge. Maybe I just make the time longer. Where did I do that? Because it's supposed to discharge, so that's right. Because if you look at that, it must discharge, charge, discharge, charge. How can I make it longer than a second? Okay, so I can. Strange. Maybe the 555 time is not correct. What is the problem? Guys, I think I'm gonna start learning this program. Get back to you guys. I think it's nice tutorials to make as well. It's nice to do circuit analysis while building a design. So I think I'm gonna call it a day and then go work on the macro keyboard while I'm on my day off. So guys, I hope you guys had a good day. Please message me on Discord, Instagram, doesn't matter. If you guys want help with anything. I'll see you guys again next Sunday for a normal PCB design stream. Let me know about new projects we can do. I'm looking for ideas. And I'll keep making tutorials during the week about PCB design. Also, I'm going to go into this microcap. I really want to play around with it. And hopefully next time you guys see me, my hair won't be like this. Cheers guys.